are we taking seriously the idea that everything in between nature and human relationship is without soul? The objects that have been constructed with human hands by by human minds and with human consciousness are imagined as soulless objects. What we are surrounded by is filled to be imagined with any sort of eternal, immortal structure. It's no wonder we run to whatever we immediately identify to have the likelihood of granting us a quality experience. Most of us have become cloistered in necessitative circumstance of release, particularly of our capacity to let our imaginations roam freely. In having said so, let's activate that sense for our capacity to imagine. Here are some ingredients, starting with water, sodium lauryl sulfate, cocamidopropylbutane, fragrance, ammonium chloride, citric acid, lauryl lactate, methyl glucose, polyglycerol negative 3 laurate, propane diol, tetrasodium glutamate diacetate, aloe barbadensis extract, tocopherol acetate, benzyl acetate, benzyl alcohol, dihydroacetic acid. Now, upon first hearing most of the sounds of these words, one would think that what is being described is something that was scientifically made in some laboratory. The product that was just described is a product that comes with the instructions for use as pour, rinse, done. The bottle that it is in, along with the colors and the textures surrounding the bottle, are designed to appeal to the male audience. Where did the idea generate from to create such substances for the use of a body wash? Over the course of this endeavor, how many bottles have been sold? How much revenue has been generated? How much profit has been surmounted? How many lives have been looked out for by the profiting of this product? How satisfied are the people who use this product? What were some of the reasons given for dissatisfaction? How is this product marketed? How many minds are going into thinking about how this product should be marketed? Now, this is just one product, a product out of the many, many, many different products and objects that we come across habitually on a daily, regular basis that we don't think twice about because it's just there. Now, what we can come to discover is that upon closer observation, we may be led to think that focus of attention could bring about a different sort of wonder. And if not this product, then just pick a product out of the refrigerator that you normally come across. Now, where were we? City walls protect from the outside raw, potentially catastrophic like energy contained within raw nature. It can be reasonably proposed that nature and the natural is perceived to be dangerous to civilized life. Maybe it is unavoidable that nature and civility be separated by walls. That still doesn't mean that the prolific, mythic imagination has to stop at any one of these two proponents. It can be found and expounded upon within the confines of our city walls and our homes. The experience we could land upon through vivid imagination could occur to us by selectively choosing to ritualize moments when observing objects around us. God-given experiences and the qualities therein are accessible to us should we approach the world around us differently. When we consider the possibilities of what came before our personal individual experiences, the natural is allowed first place. Entrances are made possible for the true, the good, and the beautiful to arrive as they are in their genuineness. When an object is constructed genuinely, skillfully, or masterfully, it has with it the possibility of opening us up to beauty. The craftsman who devotes himself to the making of a problem, or rather to the making of a product, and loves every moment of it, brings us closer to the experience felt contained within God-givenness, even though conscious hands instrumented them. We fail to feel soulfully replenished when we seldom consider the devotion that went into a piece of object. It's our treatment of the world around us that makes us experience in particular ways. This approach leads us into a sensibility to consider how things naturally came about within our city walls. Thinking in this mode and in these modalities is like releasing the knots on a tourniquet one by one until, well, we become unrestrained. We can start to visualize that what drives us to nature can be separated out from the natural world. We begin to visualize that the natural world doesn't always provide this experience due to us seeing that in multiple separate occasions throughout our history, nature isn't the place for beauty. We start to see that has a foremost nature as a foremost given can't be split from axiomatical ideas about nature found within the human psyche. Mankind is always participating in the making of and shaping of nature, if not directly with the molding of our hands, then most definitely with the molding of our minds.